I thought today it would be fun to film a little random facts about me video. I have 10 things written down. I didn't want to do too many right off because I don't want this video to be a million minutes long. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Fact number 1. I have suffered from social anxiety and just anxiety in general pretty much my entire life. I don't really know where the anxiety necessarily stems from. I just know that I have always had it. When I am in a social situation, particularly in a larger group setting, I just tend to freeze up and I don't really know what to talk about. I don't really know what to say, so I normally just end up sitting there and giving off this impression and this vibe like I don't want to be there, like I am quiet, like I am shy and standoffish, and that is definitely not the impression that I am wanting to give across. I definitely want to make a good impression, but instead my anxiety just kind of takes over, just takes the wheel, and not allows me to be myself, if that makes any sense. So it's really being your own worst enemy is what it really comes down to. So part of the reason why I have decided to start a YouTube channel is in hopes that it helps me with conquering my anxiety and my social awkwardness. Stay tuned. Number 2. I am originally from Hungary, which is an Eastern European country, and I have now actually lived in 3 countries, which is kind of cool. First one being Hungary, the second one being Canada, and the third one being United States as of a few months ago. Number 3. I am a professional makeup artist, and I have been for about 7 years now. I graduated with a diploma in beauty and special effects makeup artistry as well, but my passion is definitely for everything beauty related. Number 4. I used to play World of Warcraft, and my favorite character was Fernella, and she was a druid tank. I actually found a picture of her and printed it out so that you can see what she looked like. But she was my very favorite character to play, and I kind of miss her sometimes. I think I played World of Warcraft for about 3 or 4 years with my then boyfriend. Number 5. My favorite movie of all time is The Wizard of Oz. The first time I watched it was when I was about 5 years old, and my mom took me to the library and she told me I could pick out one movie, and I think I picked that because I liked the way how the cover looked, and the thing that stood out to me the most was not the weird character surrounded by Dorothy, but the fact that Dorothy's dress was blue. Number 6. I have been obsessed with the history of the Titanic since the movie Titanic came out, and I just recently actually finished reading a really good book called The Midnight Watch, which was about the involvement of the SS Californian and how they were the closest ship to the Titanic on the night of the sinking. It was a really good book, very good read, so I will link it in the comments below in case you guys want to check it out. And I wish I could show you this, but sadly she's back home in Canada. But my favorite Christmas present ever is this limited edition Rose doll, which was I think a Franklin Mint Rose doll. If I can find her, I will link her in the comments below, but she came wrapped in a little trunk, and she had 3 different outfits. The outfit that she boarded the ship in, the outfit, the red one where she's about to jump off the ship, and then the third one, which was my favorite one, is the blue velvet dress, and it even came with the little shawl that's wrapped around her shoulders, and that's the dress that she wore during the kissing scene. Number 7. So this is a weird little thing that I do, and hopefully other people do it too. But I always have to stop the timer of the microwave from going off because I don't want to hear the annoying high-pitched beep, 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 beep sound. I don't even know when I started doing that, but I absolutely cannot stand that sound, so I usually make a point of standing there and watching the countdown, and when there's like 2 seconds left, I press the stop button. Number 8, my favorite animal, and I blame Disney entirely for this, is deer. I absolutely love Bambi, and ever since watching Bambi for the first time when I was a kid, I have loved deer. And I fangirl so hard when I see a deer outside, you can't even imagine. In fact, the level of excitement is pretty much Kristen Bell seeing a sloth. If you've ever seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. Number 9, my favorite weather is when it rains. I absolutely love it when it rains. I know so many people hate it and complain about it, but when it rains, I get so excited. I feel like the coziest time. When it's dark and miserable and dreary outside, I just love snuggling up under a nice warm blanket with a cup of hot chocolate and a good book. That's my favorite. And last but not least, number 10, the absolute 2 best seconds of my entire life so far have been when I got to dance with Ellen DeGeneres. I was lucky enough to attend a taping of her show a couple of years ago, which I'll make a whole separate video about so that I can give you all the full details about that. But yeah, I got to dance with her for a few seconds, and she actually looked at me and smiled, and my heart stopped. It was the best moment ever. So yeah, that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I put out new videos every Monday and Wednesday, so definitely subscribe so that you can be updated on my next video. And I hope you're having a great evening or a great day, whatever you're up to, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!